I was quicker.
No.
Yeah.
Hey guys, what's up? RedExions here and welcome back to this brand new video. And today we're out for a day of testing and I am also going to tell you about my plans for 2023. And I know it's going to be a good day because look at this.
It is raining, oh my god, I don't know if you're able to tell, but it is raining.
So at this point I haven't driven my RoadTex in like 2 months. It is almost New Year, it's still December in my case when you're watching this video. Happy New Year. Finally, a day in the wet in my own kart. Because I have never actually had a test day in the rain, I've never actually told you guys what you should do on the setup. And I'll explain that briefly to you now. First of all, of course, wet tires, these ones are quite old. You also need to change the sprocket, which is very important because the corner speeds are a lot lower. You need a lot more pull, so you need to go down on the front sprocket and up on the rear sprocket. At the front, of course, you want to go a little bit wider to get more grip. That's why we are using the long wheel hub. Also here at the bottom you want to rotate the caster pill by 180 degrees. Gives you a lot more grip at the front. At the back you should go a little bit wider because the wet tires are actually a lot less wide. And it's also in the regulations that your rear tire cannot go like inside of the kart. So when you draw a line from the back bumper to the side pod, your rear tire shouldn't cross that line, if you know what I mean. Also, you should give it a little bit of toe out, like 2 or 3 degrees. I haven't done it yet because I want to start out like this. So yeah, I still have a couple of minutes until we can go out, and after that, let's see. Finally, a day in the wet. As you may or may not know, I actually love driving and racing in the wet. So to finally have a day like this really made my racing driver heart beat faster. So, 2023. This year is going to be awesome. I can already say that I will probably have around 16 race weekends this year, and I will be covering them all in my vlogs. But more about that later. First, we're going to talk about all of the people, businesses and organizations that we will be working with for 2023. Let's start out with some familiar sponsors from last year. First of all, my dad of course and his business Spill Control Rental. They specialize in making drip trays and drip mats for karting, like this one. Check out their Instagram, it's on screen right now. Every Instagram I mention will be in the description as well. Up next we have K Racing, the most legendary and badass OTK, Rotax and OMP dealer to ever walk this earth. As you guys know, they have been sponsoring me since 2022 and I am very grateful that they do. Every few weeks they release a new discount code which can get you some very good deals on their webshop. We actually have a new one at the end of this video, so stay tuned. Then, onto new sponsors for 2023. First of all, we have Coque Garnello, also known as Garnello Racing Coach. I won't reveal too much about him yet, but you can already check out his Instagram because he's an absolute mad lad. Next up we have Delivered Media. They will also be supporting me throughout the season, so expect to see their logo and name show up in various different situations. Next up we have ID Engines. As you guys know, I tested one of their karts a few weeks back and I absolutely loved it. I'll get back to more details on this soon. Last but not least, we have the Tillotson T4 series of the Netherlands. I also tested one of their karts a few weeks back and I was also impressed by them. Again, we'll come back to that later. So, these are all the sponsors of 2023. Although the latter two are not really sponsors per se, let's just say that we have a mutually beneficial collaboration. Alright, next. Some new people and organizations that we will be working with. First of all, Bouvain Power. Like I revealed last December, we have decided to switch teams at the end of 2022. Bouvain Power is an experienced team in RoadTex Max categories and a force to be reckoned with nationally and internationally. Next up, we have Lucas Wunderlich. You have seen him already in previous videos. He is a social media manager working with various drivers in karting and the Formula Feeder series. He will be helping me with both YouTube and my other social media platforms, which you should totally follow by the way. Anyways, about this session, yeah, it was We started out on old tires that have been sitting in my workshop for way too long, so they had like zero grip. If you leave used tires sitting for too long, they'll dry out and they will of course give less grip. I didn't like that of course, so in the next session I decided to go on new wets. That improved lap times by almost 3 seconds and we now had a very quick kart. Very quick. So guys, these wonderful people and businesses will be supporting me next year in our journey. I am really happy to announce that I will be working together with all of those people. And really a massive thank you to each one of you, because you are helping me creating content, achieve my dream. You guys are part of it too. And so are you, the viewers. So yeah, it's going to be a good year next year, man. I know. But yeah, about those 2 sessions, you saw that in the beginning we were struggling a little bit. I put on like really old tires. They were in my workshop for almost a year. They completely dried out. And with wet tires, if you just let them sit around for too long, they will just dry out and then they will become slower, and that's what we were using. And after that we put on some new tires and I was just quick again, so that's good. Also, look at this. Yeah, I lost half of my chain guard. These OTK ones, they tend to break after a while, and this one was already like 1.5 years old, so yeah, that happened. Whoops. And you better keep watching, because I have some more interesting stuff to tell you. Stay tuned. Guys, I really can't believe I'm saying this. For this year, I'll have 16 race weekends. That's absolutely crazy. First of all, I'll be competing in 1 or 2 rounds of the Tillotson T4 Series Netherlands in the Tillotson T4 Series Senior class. A huge shout out to the Dutch Tillotson T4 Series and Sherman BV for making it possible. Next up, I'll be racing in the entire Dutch 4-stroke series in the RedExions shifter class. 6 races in the Netherlands, Belgium and Germany, counting towards the Dutch 4-stroke championship. I'm really curious to see what we can do in the shifter class. Next up, we have the Dutch RoadX Max Challenge, the championship that we raced in last year. I will be competing in round 3 and round 6 of the Dutch RoadX Max Challenge at Kerpen and Genk. Why? Because it's fun, baby. Also for fun, we will be returning to Denmark for 1 race of the Danish RMC, where I will make a one-off appearance for open mind racing. For now we think that it will be in Copenhagen, but that might change over time. Stay tuned and then you'll definitely not miss it. Then, the meat and potatoes of the season. In a big throwback to 2019, I will be making a comeback in the B&L karting series. 4 rounds in the main championship, 1 kickoff and surely a lot of super intense racing. Also, we're going to Austricourt, a super fast track in France which I have never been to before. I'll link an onboard of this track in the description down below. As a cherry on the cake, we will be competing in the RoadX Max Euro Golden Trophy, one of the highlights of the international RoadX calendar. This year is going to be one hell of a year. I am fully aware that this will also be one of the toughest years of my career. So many races, school, making videos, etc. That's why I would also like to let everyone know that I am still looking for sponsors for the 2023 season. Any help is welcome, be it with YouTube, karting or financial aid. There are many possibilities for you as a business if you want to work together. So if you are interested, send me an email to this email address and we can discuss the possibilities. I am really determined to make some progress this year. The Dutch RoadX Max Challenge we raced in last year already is no slouch, but the B&L karting series and Euro Trophy really are on a different level. I love the challenge to improve myself, and I am 100% sure that the people around me can help me get the best out of me as a driver. Let's go for it. So guys, that's the plan. B&L, Dutch Championship 4-stroke, Dutch Championship 2-stroke, Tillotson T4 Series and Danish RoadX Max Challenge. So yeah, we really have a busy year next year. And I had some more fun with this fat...
I'm not fat.
No,
I'm just heavy bone.
A little bit chubby. Oh.
It's very hot.
It's nice. You are also hot.
I know.
Oh, you have a mustache now. You have a... Nee, vies.
A mustache.
A mustache. Look at this guy.
I pinned him off, man.
No, you didn't.
I'm dirty.
I binned myself. Oh, it's nice. It's nice. We are both dirty. No, guys, but look, I binned it in the mud in the last...
I pinned it in the mud.
I came from the mud.
In
but,
the in-lab mud.
Also, I lost half of my chain guard in the first session. I heard it like making noise, and then I looked. I was like, oh. And then I showed it to him, and he was like, huh, what's wrong with the chain guard? I don't see anything. I put so much mud in it that even my face is brown now. Look.
Even more brown than normal.
Yes.
Look at this. Explain people what this is.
This is the nipple. If you touch it, the kart get an orgasm. No, but if I'm honest, that was one of the most fun practice sessions I ever had.
Yeah.
We had some good racing, and I was quicker. Yeah. Yeah, but also I
wasn't actually his
I went on
tires
new
were
tires.
a little better.
Yeah.
So then.
Yeah, but you also have new tires, and you don't
Yeah,
want to
but
go.
he was taunting me before the session that I could not brake later on the last turn corner.
Well, I didn't feel anything.
But then I whooped his ass.
I didn't feel anything. Never let them know your next move. Whoa.
Yeah.
2023. I wonder what this season is going to bring. One thing is certain, there will be a lot of cool videos which will be uploaded to the channel which you definitely do not want to miss. So if you haven't yet, make sure to hit those like and subscribe buttons. I know it's an ambitious goal, but let's see if we can get to 100,000 subs at the end of this year. Why not? I'm feeling lucky. Anyways, to start off the season well, K-Racing has decided to do a pre-season sale on their webshop. Pretty much all items are on a 15% discount when you check out using the code RED15K. It is a 15% discount on nearly everything they have, and it even counts if something is already on a discount. So if you want to quickly grab some new Rotex, OTK or OMP products before the season starts, now is the time to do it and save 15%. The code only lasts for a limited time. So, for the rest of the day, we just had some more fun out on track. I will upload a separate video containing the battles we had on track because they were absolutely amazing. But for now, let's end this day. Well guys, the day's finished, it was very useful, I had a lot of fun, and now you guys know my plans for next year. Yeah, it's going to be a busy year next year. There's going to be lots of racing, lots of videos, and oh, it's going to be amazing, I know it already. Now guys, sadly with that also comes the end to this video. Now if you enjoyed watching this video just as much as I enjoyed making it, then please consider hitting those like and subscribe buttons. You know you really help me when you do that. Now actually it's still Christmas break for me, like I said it's still 2022. And in about 2 weeks I have to go back to school, and if you guys didn't know, I actually study automotive engineering, so I'm studying to become like a race engineer basically. And if you want to see what it's like to study automotive engineering, I strongly suggest checking out the video on screen right now. This video however is done, and I'll see you guys next time. Peace.